Available now. Link below.
In a stunning turn of events, Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis finds herself in the hot seat as she faces a potential felony lawsuit from Trump co-defendant Harrison Floyd. The explosive allegations of illegal wiretapping and racial bias have sent shockwaves through the legal community, casting a dark shadow over Willis' high-profile case against the former president and his associates. As the clock ticked down on Floyd's ultimatum, Willis remained silent, leaving many to wonder if her once promising career could be on the brink of collapse. With accusations of violating Maryland's stringent wiretapping law and allowing personal biases to color her actions, the embattled district attorney now finds herself at a crossroads that could forever alter the course of this historic case. So stay tuned for this special report as we unravel the tangled web of legal drama and explore the far-reaching implications for all involved. And you don't want to miss my final thought on this developing story. And just like Fani Willis' case against Trump, America's resilience on foreign nickel threatens our independence and security. Despite nickel's critical importance, we produce 0 pounds domestically, leaving us vulnerable to supply disruptions and price fluctuations from countries like Indonesia and China. However, just as Harrison Floyd seeks to hold Willis accountable, Alaska Energy Metals is stepping up to liberate America from foreign nickel dependence. With the largest domestic nickel deposit and a commitment to environmentally responsible mining, Alaska Energy Metals is poised to secure our critical metals future. To learn more and support American critical metals independence, visit the link below by tapping more for Alaska Energy Metals, or just simply visit alaskaenergymetals.com. Now, in a shocking development, Harrison Floyd, a co-defendant in the high-profile case against former President Donald Trump, has accused Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis of illegally wiretapping a conversation with his defense attorney. The alleged incident took place in Maryland, and it could constitute a felony offense under the state's stringent wiretapping laws. Floyd's allegations have sent shockwaves through the legal community and raised serious questions about the integrity of Willis' case against Trump and his associates. Hear it from him.
Last week, my attorney and I made it public that District Attorney Willis very likely violated the Maryland Wiretapping Act, which is a felony here in Maryland. As far as we are aware, DA Willis did not have a warrant, and the call was not made in furtherance of law enforcement because I was already in custody. She simply broke the law. The truth is, DA Willis did not like the public backlash she was receiving, and over the course of multiple calls, she tried to find a way out of the mess that she created. She also made the claim that I denied a consent bond, which is a lie. The truth is simple and quite frankly sad. DA Willis is blinded by her upbringing, which was deeply rooted in radical progressive ideology and racism. She has no problem weaponizing her skin or her office to further its aims. While my skin is also black, DA Willis identifies me as white and views me as a defender of white supremacists due to my political beliefs. Deep down, she wants to make me pay for what she feels is a betrayal to black culture. Her words and actions consistently demonstrate a hate for white people and a need to make this case about race. She has disrespected Judge McAfee and defense attorneys because of the color of their skin. It's racist and it's wrong. After my attorneys finish working on the appeal Judge McAfee granted, we will bring a motion asking the court to exercise its judicial power on equal protection grounds, because racism in any form is wrong. I, along with a lot of you, would like a speedy resolution. However, this is more than likely going to take time due to the district attorney's unprofessional, overly aggressive, and untruthful nature. Let me be clear that this is not an effort to delay justice or attack the district attorney because of her race or sex. It's because she actually broke the law in the same manner she's falsely accusing me of. Thank you, and I will see you back in Georgia.
Now, according to Floyd, who previously served as the leader of the Black Voices for Trump coalition, Willis engaged in the unauthorized recording of a conversation without a warrant. In Maryland, such actions are considered a felony punishable by up to 5 years in prison and a $10,000 fine. The revelation has put Willis in a precarious position as she now faces an ultimatum from Floyd to either acknowledge the wrongdoing and withdraw from the case or face the consequences of her actions. And the controversy surrounding Willis extends beyond the wiretapping allegations. Floyd has also leveled accusations of racial bias and unprofessional conduct against a district attorney. He claims that Willis, driven by a personal vendetta rooted in a radical progressive ideology, has allowed her views to color her actions within the legal proceedings. And Floyd asserts that he has been wrongfully targeted due to his political beliefs and association with Trump, suggesting a misuse of office to further racial discrimination. Christopher Kocharoff, Floyd's attorney in the Georgia case, he corroborated the allegations during an interview with legal analyst Phil Holloway, and the lawyer described Willis' encounter with his colleague in Maryland as rude and abrupt, confirming that she had recorded the conversation. When asked if he believed Willis had broken the law, Kocharoff responded unequivocally, "Oh yeah, it's a felony in Maryland." Now, the Maryland wiretap law is among the strictest in the nation, with only 11 states requiring two-party consent for the recording of conversations. If substantiated, Willis' allegations, her alleged actions, could severely jeopardize her case against Trump, Floyd, and the other co-defendants charged with racketeering crimes related to the 2020 election. Now, Floyd, who has pleaded not guilty to the charges against him, was the only defendant to be placed behind bars. In a recent statement, he described the harrowing conditions that he experienced while in custody, comparing them to those he witnessed during his service in Iraq. And Floyd recounted instances of fecal matter smeared on cell walls and inmates being tased, attributed to the deplorable state of the jail to the failed leadership in Fulton County. As the deadline for Willis to respond to Floyd's ultimatum passed, the co-defendant released this video on social media X, threatening to move forward with legal action. Now, in the video, Floyd reiterated his claims against Willis, accusing her of breaking the law and allowing her personal biases to influence her actions. He also alleged that Willis had misrepresented facts related to his bond and harbored a deep-seated hatred for white people, viewing him as a betrayer of black culture due to his political beliefs. Now, the allegations against Willis have cast a long shadow over her case against Trump and his co-defendants. If proven true, the wiretapping scandal could compel Willis to recuse herself from the proceedings, marking a significant shift in the legal landscape. The accusations of racial bias and unprofessional conduct further erode public confidence in the impartiality of the justice system and raise questions about the motivations behind the charges brought against the defendants. As the legal drama unfolds, the nation watches with bated breath to see how this explosive development will impact the future of the case against Trump and his associates. The allegations against Willis serve as a reminder of the importance of adhering to legal and ethical standards regardless of personal beliefs or political affiliations. The integrity of our justice system hangs in the balance, and the outcome of this case could have far-reaching implications for the rule of law in America. If you got value from this report, tap subscribe. My final thought is next. The explosive allegations against Fani Willis, if substantiated, could mark a seismic shift in the charges against former President Trump and his co-defendants. The accusation that Willis engaged in illegal wiretapping and allowed racial bias to color her actions strikes at the very heart of our justice system's integrity. Now, if these claims prove true, Willis must face the full weight of the consequences for her egregious abuse of power. Her alleged misconduct would represent a shocking betrayal of the public trust and a blatant attempt to weaponize the law for political gain. In pursuing what appears to be nothing more than a witch hunt against Trump and his associates, Willis may have crossed the line into election interference. And such actions cannot be tolerated in a nation that prides itself on free and fair elections. As the truth comes to light, the American people must demand accountability and justice, ensuring that those who would subvert the law for their own political agendas are held responsible for their actions. The fate of our republic hangs in the balance. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. Now keep up your quest for truth with this next news report. And if you found our channel enlightening, join the millions who agree with you. Tap subscribe. Thank you for watching the Next News Network.